Good morning guys and welcome back to Vlogmas day 9. I honestly can't believe that it is day 9. My hand is shaking so bad this morning, so I'm going to put you down. As we all know, I have very shaky hands, so this morning they are just on another level. Anyways, today I'm working for most of the day, which is really boring. And also really annoying, which means I can't film as much as I would like to. Tomorrow's vlog will hopefully be a really good one, and I'm also actually really liking the way the rest of the vlogmases have been. However, I've actually not watched any of them, so I need to spend an evening watching them because I have to like get them out before obviously midnight, so it's kind of crazy. Just about to say I'm going to show you the present I did yesterday, but I can't. Do not worry though, it is in this box, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the other room with the rest of the presents. It is honestly such a dark and miserable day outside. This is what we are looking at. When I tell you there is so much stuff, it's actually insane. I've just put some serum in my hair and I feel like it's made it 10 times worse. It now looks just so greasy. Anyways, I'm now back in my room. I don't really know what I want to do because originally this morning I was going to do a little car upgrade, which you guys will see at one point. But it's just so miserable outside and I also need to vacuum, and I don't really want to vacuum when it's like wet and rainy. Apparently we are having a storm. I don't know what it's called, but we are having a storm, so there's that. I'm definitely going to grab a McDonald's breakfast because I'm absolutely craving it, and I feel like I feel like I haven't had one in ages, but I'd have. It is genuinely so miserable outside, like there is no lighting whatsoever. Anyways, I haven't shown you the last few days, I don't think. But we're going to do baby's advent calendar. He now knows what this means, which is absolutely adorable. He couldn't have yesterday's one because it was the one that contains the ingredient that dogs shouldn't really have. So he had some of his other treats. We have one sir. You're so cute. Can you find day 9? Is it there? Oh, this one is not opening very well at all. Oh, you haven't had those yet? I wonder which ones those are. There's a couple that he hasn't had, so I think these must be the duck ones. Chicken strips? They don't really look like strips. I think these are the chicken strips. Can you see his tail? Oh, you're a happy boy. There you go. You got to take it all the way over there, do you? Oh, he's honestly the cutest. I have to wait a few seconds in between because otherwise he eats it too fast and then he throws it back up. Was that good? I don't know what it looks like. I've got so many flyaways. It is such a miserable day. Anyways, I bought these the other day and I thought we could try them because I don't like milk. So, I don't know. They are chocolate mint milk straws, but they're the poppets. I used to have these milk straw things when I was a kid and I loved them. But these are by Poppets. Why not? Saying that, I don't actually know if there's any milk. I said this the other day, but I can't genuinely tell when milk goes off. Pretty sure that's our smoke alarm that's dying on us. I am drinking it out of a mug. Nope. That is not good. Oh, it doesn't taste minty, it just tastes quite nutty. Does it contain nuts? Okay, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. Alexa, what's the time?
It's 9:51 a.m.
There you go. It's 9:51. I need to leave by about 10:30 when McDonald's shuts. As in like, not shuts, but like turns over their menu. You are so gorgeous. Honestly, his photos the other day in Vlogmas day 7 or day 6, literally the cutest things ever. You were a little reindeer. Yes, you were. I have just set everything up for later. I want to do like a little cozy night, a little pamper. I'm going to go with kind of a gingerbread theme. Anyways, if I want a McDonald's breakfast, I'm going to have to go now. The weather is, I know I keep saying it, but the weather is genuinely so bad. I hate having to go outside when it's like terrible. Anyways, I'm going to go and grab a egg and cheese McMuffin because that's the only thing I can eat. And obviously a hash brown because I love McDonald's hash browns. Any other hash browns I hate, but McDonald's ones are genuinely the best. So I'm gonna grab that, which means I'm gonna be really early to work, so I might stop at my nan's for a bit. And yeah, let's go and grab a little cheeky McDonald's breakfast. I am literally so excited for McDonald's breakfast. I feel like I haven't had one in absolute ages. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get soaked. My food is now here. I got an egg and cheese McMuffin and 2 hash browns because I love their hash browns. So I'm very excited. And then I also got a original Coke because that is the best one. Literally divine, but it doesn't taste like the original Coke. Obviously hand gel. Literally gorgeous. Let's try a hash brown. Stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and then I will probably head to my nan's. Can you guys hear that? It's so cold and it's so miserable. Anyways, I just popped in to my grandparents and my nan was shopping, so it was just me and my granddad, and we just spoke about many different things. And now I'm gonna head to work, so I will see you guys after work. I think that's a bit flat. Anyways, I'm now at work. I do not have a break today, so I'm just on my feet for the next so many hours. I'm really excited, but I've never worked in this sort of environment before, so I feel like I'm such a, like one of those annoying newbies that doesn't know a single thing. So sorry to all my co-workers. So I've just finished work and I've just decided to pop into Tesco. I'm gonna look at their Christmas food bits and I might pick up some more ribbon because apparently I love buying ribbon. So let's go and have a look. I'm now back, thank goodness. Work was actually really lovely. The people there are so sweet. They did ask me if I wanted to go out tonight for drinks and things, but I kind of just wanted to get back because, I don't know, I just love being at home when it's winter. But I'm going to show you what I quickly got from Tesco. Ta-da! First, I got a Lynn advent calendar. This isn't for me, this is my granddad because he hasn't got a calendar. He wasn't too happy about it, if I'm being honest, but then he tried it and he was like, oh, that's really nice. Because Lynn is low-key like the best chocolate. So yeah, so he's just had like the last 9 days, well not 9, he's had the last few days and then I'll have basically a load again tomorrow to make up for the days that he's missed. That is adorable. Look how cute it is. I'm not somebody that really gives too much care about jelly cats, but I have noticed myself buying a lot of dupes because I feel like that would be classed as a dupe of a jelly cat. I had a deal on. It was 4 for 3, so I got 4 for 3. But basically, my boy has very stinky breath. He has a very stinky breath. And he has no teeth. He has like 2 teeth. But he still has very smelly breath. So I got him some of the Dental Life. Whilst they are for small dogs, 7 to 12k, that's way too much for him. So he doesn't have a whole stick because it's too much. So he kind of has a third, maybe a half. So I got 3 packets of those. Ta-da! And then I got 1 packet of the medium-sized dogs, which is 12 to 25, and that'll be for my other dog. But there's not as many in here, which is, I don't know. I really didn't need any more, but apparently I have a shopping problem. I brought some more tissue paper. I brought some more ribbon. So I got this little gold star ribbon, which is adorable. I'm probably going to put that with another ribbon, so like maybe that and then that in the middle. But then I got 2 of these ones. I want more colours rather than just gold, but every shop seems to be just doing silver. So yeah, so I got 2 of these ones as well. And that's everything. So now I'm going to head in to the bath and I'm going to show you all the products that I'm going to use for that whilst I run the bath. So these are some of the products, not all, but some of the products that I'm going to use for later. So I'm going to go ahead, take this one into the bathroom and we can start running the bath. I know this top situation looks a little bit funky, but I'm going to go ahead and put on the gingerbread face mask. Absolutely stunning. Whilst it doesn't suit my face, the actual print is adorable. I thought it would just look like a gingerbread face, but instead it's like a gingerbread man and gingerbread cookie sort of print. So cute. Oh, that looks like poop. Honestly, what has that made the bath look like? That looks so ugly. I don't know why my forehead looks so shiny. But anyways, I have just come out of the bath. I wasn't in there as long as I normally am, but well. I just want to say that I know I'm wearing these pyjamas in most of my Vlogmas videos. They are being washed, but I really don't have many Christmas pyjamas. I have ordered some, but they are taking so long to get here. At this point, I feel like they're not going to arrive until after Christmas. I'm going to now pop on all of these products, and obviously it's my first time using some of them, so I thought I'd show you. Oh my gosh. This low-key smells absolutely unreal. I highly recommend. I'm now going to try this new serum. I definitely used way too much, but this also smells so good. Honestly, I really hope that my skin likes that serum because it smells amazing, and genuinely it's like one of the best serums I've ever felt on my face. Like, it feels so smooth, and I struggle with very dry skin, so for me my skin gets very dry, so I do tend to need quite a lot of moisturising product. I'm just gonna go in with my usual moisturiser. I have definitely lacked my skincare recently because of everything with university. Just so much stuff has been going on. I just really haven't been up to date with it, and for that my skin has definitely paid the price. It has been so bad, but it goes through these patches where it'll be fine and then it'll be really bad again, and I'll have a flare up with all my other symptoms. And use my normal eye masks. If you can hear that beeping in the background, we have discovered it was the battery in the smoke alarm. So our ones are actually hooked up to electric, but basically they have a battery as like on standard, so if there's a power cut or anything, the batteries will kick in. And as most people know, in February of 2021 we had a house fire. Thankfully the house is still standing. It definitely could have been a lot worse. From that I did receive a lot of PTSD, and so I'm very big on making sure that smoke detectors are working. Ours were working, but due to how fast the fire spread and how hot it was, it actually melted them, which is genuinely insane. We had one on the landing as well, and thankfully that one went off, but the other one was right next to where the fire was and it melted. So it's definitely important to have more than one, especially one upstairs, one downstairs, and if you can have more than that, then definitely have more. Anyways, that kind of went a little bit deep. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some of this Sugar Plum Spice hand cream. Doesn't really smell of anything. And then I'm gonna go and get the boy and we're gonna bring him up to bed. I have just made a very random selection. I have gherkins, appetizers, grapes, kiwi, apple, mozzarella sticks, and chili and cheese bites. And this is gonna be a very late dinner because it is like 10 o'clock. And I am just watching Christmas films. And that is where we are gonna leave Vlogmas Day 9.